Hello and welcome to using our TI graphing calculator to find the mean when we have a frequency distribution table. So we're going to use our frequency distribution table for income in thousands of dollars. In order to find the mean for this information, we need to go into Stat. Oh, wait, we need to turn the calculator on first. Turn your calculator on and then go into Stat. So you hit the button here, Stat, and Edit. So you can either type in number 1 or you can hit enter, it doesn't matter. And we're going to have lists. And this is columns of information, and it looks a lot like our frequency distribution table. So here I have L1, and I'm going to go ahead and put my income data into L1. So I'm just going to go ahead and type it. I can hit enter or use the arrow keys to scroll through this data. Enter that in there. I'm going to scroll through, double check, make sure I entered everything correctly. Yep, looks good. Arrow over to L2, and in the second list I'm going to go ahead and put the frequencies. So the numbers here tell me how many times each of those data value appears. So for example, in this data, the data value of 35, an income of $35,000, occurs in 19 households. An income of $40,000 occurs in 20 households, $45,000 occurs in 12 households, and so on. So this frequency distribution table is just a shortcut instead of listing out all 100 of the families in the neighborhood. Now I want my calculator to calculate the mean for this information. I'm still doing statistical stuff, so I hit the Stat button again, and this time I arrow over to Calc. Now I'm going to be in one variable statistics. Even though I have two lists, the information is just income information. The frequency column is just a shortcut for recording that income information. It doesn't mean we have two variables. So we're in one variable stats. Again, you can type 1 or hit enter. One variable stats. In order to show that this is having my data in a frequency table, I need to type in L1 and L2. So to get L1 up, see here above the 1 button, the 1 key on your calculator, you see L1. In mine, it's in yellow, which is the second key. So I type second and then I hit 1 and it puts L1 up on the screen. Now I go ahead and hit comma and do the same thing for L2 to show my frequency column is L2. If I don't have two columns, I don't need to put two variables. Now go ahead and hit enter and bam, there is the mean, the X bar for this table of data. Now if you don't have this type of calculator, if you have the TI-84, some versions of the TI-84 don't put one var stats on the screen and then wait for you to type your L1 and L2. They will prompt you, and under list you would put L1 because list is where your data values are located, and then it would prompt you for freq list, F-R-E-Q-L-I-S-T, and that's where you would go ahead and enter your L2 for your frequency list. All right. If you have any questions, as always, please let me know, and hopefully we can get this all sorted out. Thanks.